podcast actually doesn't start now. I just got your ass. Hey, it's Sam with some show announcements. First of all, we're doing a StraightioLab live show on March 13th in New York City at the Bell House. We are so excited to be back in, I'll say it, our home. It's going to be huge, and so far we can announce that Joe Firestone will be a guest, so it is a must-see. Then I, Sam, am doing an hour in New York City on March 18th at Union Hall, which will be to die for. And then I'm doing my hour 3 times in LA on March 9th, March 24th, and April 1st. So please come out so that I don't look a damn fool. XOXO, enjoy the ep. Bye. Oh, we're going to do a little intro. It's going to be so
Sorry,
short.
It's going to be awkward. You won't be able to speak.
Notice it. In fact, it's already started. Podcast starts now. Hello, all, and welcome to StraightioLab.
Hello.
We are coming off of an amazing weekend in San Francisco, of course.
Should we talk about...
We can talk about it a little.
We need to talk about, very quickly, because I really want to bring in our guest, we need to talk about how the trend of everyone being angry. And this is not about politics. Yes.
But it is about politics.
Yeah.
Like, I think I know what you mean. Like, everyone's literally hanging on by a thread. But it is because on a day-to-day level, they're just like consuming the most horrific news of all time.
Correct. What we're talking around is at our San Francisco show. We had 2 shows in San Francisco. One was like amazing. Literally, this is my chosen family, my community. I can't wait to all grow old together in the big co-op. But the second one, which was generally like enjoyable, and I had a very nice time, and there were a lot of people there that were clearly there to have fun. There were literally fights breaking out in the audience.
Among audience members with like differing views.
There was a fight broke out between 2 people about AI, because someone said that he uses AI to optimize his life, and she was like, you shouldn't do that, or whatever. Yeah. Then someone yelled out something like genuinely like ableist.
Yes. Yes.
There was some joke about the word special, and then someone's like, it's like special ed, and we were all like, whoa, 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 it's not that kind of show. Then there was a straight couple, I told you this, there was a straight couple where the man really didn't want to be there, and he clearly had been dragged by his girlfriend or wife, and he did this thing where, to fuck with her, he would laugh at non-funny parts, like at pauses, like at parts that were not meant to be funny, to basically show how unfunny he found the show. Yeah. And then she would be like, stop doing that. Like, you're embarrassing us. Stop doing it. And he kept doing it to like fuck with her. Now keep in mind, that couple has to go home and just sleep in the same bed that night.
That's going to be rough. That's going to be rough.
And that's just off the top of my head.
I mean, and then when we put up a photo of Sam Altman on the screen, we think we're making a joke. This is San Francisco. You guys invented him. We don't know this guy.
Yeah.
Everyone starts booing. And I'm like, weird. You guys are all his employees as far as I'm concerned.
They had the syndrome of mentioning something is the same as endorsing it.
Yeah. They had that syndrome bad.
I said something about Bill. This makes it sound like we're blaming the audience, and we're not.
We're not.
I'm outside my own body, like hearing 2 comedians being like, the woke crowd in San Francisco was fucking weird.
That's not what we're saying.
That's not what we're saying. And by the way, we're more left-wing than anyone, so there's no way to be woke at our show. But I said something about Bill Cosby. It was not some like tasteless joke. I brought him up as like an example of someone who had been
the way
canceled.
This joke was full of taste,
completely full of taste,
completely chic.
It could have been on the runways in Milan.
It was very high fashion. It
was very high fashion. It was very much like Margiela.
Yeah,
really.
Spring Summer '92. I remember.
Oh my God, that was such a good show.
Yeah.
And so I said, like Bill Cosby, and then the whole audience was like, oh, as though I was politically endorsing Bill Cosby, as though I was saying, you guys, we have to get this country back on track, and the only person that can help is Bill Cosby, so please vote in 2026.
No, they got really, really upset. I will say it felt like everyone was about to blow up.
Well, I felt like if we had been there for like 5 more minutes, a physical fight would have broken out.
Well, and it was also late, so people were getting drunk, I think.
And I think I actually had that realization and then forgot I had that realization. I had that realization and then it calmed me down. I was like, oh, right, everyone's blackout drunk.
Yeah.
And we were at a comedy club, and there are 300 people in a comedy club.
And in fact, they have to get 2 more drinks while they're there.
By law.
By law.
They're showing up, they're drunk, and they're saying there's a 2-drink minimum. They're blackout.
They're blackout. So they were being cranky.
Whatever. Let's bring in our guest.
So that was one of the most embarrassing intros of all time, which is amazing to bring in this amazing guest.
To also bring in someone who's like a really good live
it's
performer.
really funny.
And I'm only now realizing how humiliating
Of
it
course.
has been.
Well, you have to start at the bottom every single time we do this. So please welcome to the podcast, Perfume Genius.
So, and by the way, I'm immediately cutting you off.
So how's it going pretty much?
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm feeling good. Sort of.
You know, just to let the people in a bit, you did mention that you were actually really hungry. And how was that struggle going?
I can't tell if I'm like hungry or scared.
Scared.
Not of this,
not
but
of
just
this.
in general.
Yeah.
Well, because you were talking about being angry. I think I'm just I'm more scared all the time.
Interesting.
That's a nice feeling, sort of.
I'm mad about being scared, I guess.
That's true. Okay. We can
Being
get
mad
there.
about being scared is kind of the power bottom of feelings because you are feeling a submissive feeling, fear, but then you're kind of like
But
using it.
Whereas being scared about being mad is very like angry top because you're like, what have I done?
Right, exactly.
Like you just know that you're going to lose control eventually.
I find that it's interesting seeing people en masse move from sad to angry to scared, like kind of, and it's all about choreographing it such that all of us feel the same thing. Like, how do you get everyone to feel angry at the same time?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I think they're finding a way.
Do you fuck, marry, kill, sad, angry, or scared?
me,
Yeah.
just to me,
Yeah.
fuck, marry, kill, sad, angry, or scared. I guess fuck, mad.
Right.
Right.
Well,
I think it's going to be everybody's going to share the same thing. Marry, what's left? Scared and sad.
Scared and sad. You would want to.
That's
tough.
hard.
You don't want
That's tough.
You know, I sort of would fuck sad.
Maybe, yeah.
But then I don't want to marry scared.
I could marry scared.
Or you think so?
Yeah.
Scared.
Scared is like,
Scared.
scared you can kind of work with. Like you can be like, come on.
It's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Like I know you're scared.
And at
but
least
let's
you're
just
on
go.
guard.
Yeah,
There's something
yeah.
less passive about, well, there's something
Scared
less passive.
almost is in touch with your feelings.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I want to do this, but I'm scared. And you're like,
It's also the most realistic. It's like,
Yeah.
no, you could be over.
Are
at
the
any given point.
people, are they just sad and they're not scared or mad ever?
no, they're just sad.
There are
I would
people
marry
that
just sad.
Really?
people. Yeah.
Wow.
I think I would kill scared.
feel scared, and every morning you're like, "How's it going?" It's like still sad.
Sad.
You're like,
Yeah.
That's
fine.
okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to go out. Do you need anything from the store?
Just say, oh, I'm sorry.
We do this other game on this podcast where instead of fuck, marry, kill, you have to assign each thing to a different Heim sister. So do you
Okay.
think scared, sad, angry,
I'm-
which one
I'm
is Esty, which
envisioning
one is
them.
Danielle, and which one is Alana?
Alana is she had the gun in the movie.
Yeah.
had the gun in the movie.
She's the Paul Thomas
Mad,
Anderson muse.
Right? She's mad.
She's
Yeah.
angry.
The tall one.
Esty.
SD.
She's not scared or sad, though, is she? But I guess for now,
For now.
she's
I think she's scared.
scared.
I think there's fear there.
I think there's fear. She is the most fear-based of the three of them. And then I think,
so that would make
Danielle.
Danielle's the
Danielle's
main
sad.
one,
Yeah.
right? She's like in the middle.
yeah.
She's in the middle.
She's sad because she's in charge. She's looking at the spreadsheet. She's like, the numbers are not adding up, y'all. We got to sell more tickets in Seattle.
Yeah.
They could have been my straight topic, honestly.
Time?
Well,
Say more.
Yeah, please.
I can't.
Right. I'm like, can you even say as much as you've already said?
Well, this is what
Can you edit things out? Can you, or like have like
no, we're live.
No, to be
like a
clear, we
freeze
both
frame?
we both love Heim. They just have become sort of an inside joke in the pod.
Well, I'm
they're
curious.
very Heimey.
They're very
high. They're
Heimey.
like exactly who Heim would be.
Mm-hmm.
So they're your coworkers.
Do you guys see each other like
as music.
I actually have never seen them in.
Interesting.
The
You-
real
you work on
world.
different floors.
I guess so.
That is interesting.
I've never seen them. No,
Never once?
Never seen Heim. Never seen Heim. Any of them.
That is so shocking.
That
to
is so
me.
shocking because like
I've
we've
heard
seen
about them being seen, but I've never seen them myself.
They are constantly being seen.
Mm.
They're kind of one of their main jobs is being spotted at restaurants by people we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that she had the gun.
Oh,
No,
it was
love
amazing.
the
And the
gown.
wig.
The bob, yeah, that was cool.
That was fun. That was
I
fun.
like that.
No, that was good. That was a really good album.
Yeah, her being in the movie was
Her
a
being
really
in the
good
movie was a
album.
really good album. I love that song.
Well, our other connection to them is that SD. We can stop talking about this. SD, I think, fashions herself a stand-up comedian, and
Yeah,
part of
so she's
I've
our
now.
coworker in a way
I've
as
seen
well.
them live.
She's the one for me, though, I think.
Well, she's definitely the silly
She funny?
one.
The tall one.
It's complicated because she'll tell some
tough.
story that's like, I texted someone and then I took a nap and then I woke up and realized it had autocorrected to anal, and then she's like, and then that'll transition into her big song. I mean, you're laughing.
No, you're laughing. I mean, it must be an amazing joke. It's always banter. What's your relationship with banter, actually?
Like on stage?
Yeah, are you bantering?
Oh, God.
You don't riff?
Really bad at it.
Really?
Really, really bad, yeah. And Alan, my boyfriend's always trying to get me to plan it, which doesn't feel right, but I probably should. I'm so bad at it.
What's like the worst experience bantering you've ever had?
I just usually mumble, and then I kind of get off on like the embarrassment of it and how bad it is, and then I kind of keep doing it and eventually talk about like shit and poop kind of
Sure. Well, it's a
stuff.
humiliation
Shit and
thing.
poop.
Huh?
People love shit and poop.
They do, but then like I do like a really intense ballad about like domestic abuse. Like,
Right.
something. And I can phase into that very quickly. I can go back and forth, but maybe if I'm like curating an arc to the show, like it shouldn't be so.
So what percentage of your audience would you say are like LOLers and are there and like they have a sense of humor, they know you have a sense of humor, and they're there to sort of like laugh it up?
I have no idea. Like I can't get a like accurate read on like a demographic
Yeah.
or like an LOL level.
Because I think
honest.
you hit both poles, because it's either you hit both poles. It's either I think you are very LOL, and then the music is also very occasionally very, very
So serious.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make them go together more. But in the beginning, I thought it had to be very separate. And it was
Totally.
also very satisfying to do something very serious. And that's it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It made me feel really good.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I was tweeting about rat arthritis for like 2 full years.
Yeah.
And someone yelled it out at a show, and it was not like, there weren't like 6 other people that were like, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It was just like, she was on her own.
You were sort of like,
I
that's a
try to
different
support
project.
her, but that was one of the first like gauges of that. Like that made me think about it. I don't think I could tell. But I don't know. We'll see.
How
I'll
are
try
you,
to take
how
it
are
like
you
a certain
combining?
reason.
You're saying they used to be separate, and now you're trying to combine.
Yeah. Is it
I feel like even
comedy
like
album coming soon?
I don't know. Just like not feeling like they can't exist together. I
mean,
guess.
even I would
Yeah.
say even just like the latest album, there's like cheekiness.
cheeky.
There's
There's
cheekiness
cheekiness.
that maybe isn't in. Although I don't know. Put your back into it.
It's more like cheeky, like outwardly cheeky.
But like, okay, the video where, what's the video where the big bear porn stars?
Hood.
Arpad. Hood, yeah.
Yeah, Hood. Like
Yeah.
that is combining
Cheeky.
LOL and
Yeah, that's
serious.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. The song isn't though. The song is very,
Yeah, but don't
very
you think
serious.
having a song that's so serious and then a video that's so
I
silly
do like
is
that,
like,
yeah.
it's very Darren Aronofsky's Mother.
Mother. I think I need to rewatch that.
Yeah.
That's with the baby. They
Yes,
passed
the
around the
baby
baby.
that
out
they-
there.
Yeah.
In a bad way, right? I think.
Before, like, were you like serious in your day-to-day life before music? What, were you a serious person?
No. I don't think I don't really know.
Were friends
so.
like,
Not
huh? Were they like surprised
externally.
when you were serious?
Inside I was. I can be serious inside. But outside I don't think. I think I stopped at like 5 or 6.
Being serious
It's too
outside.
much. Do you know what
Yeah,
I
you were
mean?
like juggling.
Kind of. It was just like I don't know. It's too hard.
It's
And
tough.
not fun. It's not fun
To be serious
Yeah.
outwardly.
all the time. No.
You know, it's not fun, but it is actually easier.
I think so.
What's your relationship with serious, George?
I think that I get off on being like, well, my default is silly. So then when I'm serious, it has more gravitas because I'm basically like, you know, Robin Williams being interviewed and being like, I dealt with a lot of trauma.
Sure,
and I'm addicted to drugs.
Yeah.
And there's something, it actually gives it more weight that I'm like deciding to be serious.
So you're like Jon Stewarting, where you're like tearing up, and it's like a bigger deal.
Completely.
You're Jon Stewart. This is crazy.
And I fundamentally don't trust people who are constantly serious and constantly making some like emotional point. I mean, the worst is like poets.
I mean, well, and this brings, in college, I was so serious. I was like, I liked comedy, of course, but I was like really trying to be moody. And I was like, God, like to be in a dusty library, like reading a book of poetry. And then I like tried to like write poetry, and people would be like in for class, and people would be like, this is really funny. And I was like, that's actually the most serious thing I've ever written.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually
That's
contemplating
why I
death.
thought things couldn't exist at the same time, because people wouldn't be able to let it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever written anything really serious and then everyone's like, ha ha ha, I love that. I love that joke.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So if you were going to write banter, pre-write, sort of what topics would you like to explore? Dating, New York City, that type of thing?
I mean, I do have some like things that I go back to, and I'll have like a trend for the tour, but they're like nonsense.
Because we could punch it up.
Whenever
maybe.
I would sit on a chair, I said I was going to take a little American seat. That was like a bit.
That's really good.
But I guess, but it's sort of just like, I don't know. And then
I'm going to take an American seat is really good. That's like
American
classic
seat,
alt
yeah.
comedy.
That's classic alt comedy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you do it when you were abroad?
I would, I think. Yeah, I wanted to do, I had this whole like marriages between a man and a woman thing that I was going to do at the show.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're fully into stand up.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But I would just do it as sound check just for the band.
So what
just for us.
What, how did that bit go?
I didn't really follow it through. It's kind of just that. Just saying that. And then
I feel like often because your boyfriend Alan is on stage with you, and I feel like sometimes you guys will do a couples act where it's, or even if it's like you looking back at him and then him looking at you, and maybe you'll have like a sort of like moment where one of you laughs or something.
well, he's much more serious than me on stage. Like,
Really?
Yeah. And so I kind of rebel against him by I kind of try to decide what he doesn't want me to do through looking or just knowing him for so long, and then do that.
But he's also telling you off stage, you have to do more banter. So he's setting you up for failure. He's saying, do more banter. And then he's getting on stage and is like fully silent.
Yeah. But he is really good at it. Like whenever we have to do like the front facing camera things, I can't. It takes me like 8 hours to do something that looks like I have a gun to my head. And it's supposed to be like for DoorDash. Like, do you know what I mean?
And I love your DoorDash ads,
Your
by the way.
DoorDash ads.
It was
They
once
were serving
they
gun
were
to
like,
head realness.
they were going to pay me to just do like, sign up for DoorDash and you can get a free ticket to my show potentially. And I tried for like 9 hours to do it. I couldn't do it. And then I finally made one, and they said that it sounded like I had a gun to my head and that my clothes were dirty. That was another thing they said.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it was like intentionally dirty.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
paint on it.
course.
But I couldn't do it.
Wow,
But
to be
Alan
told-
is so good at it. You put the camera on, he's just like very sensual,
wow.
like strong
It's like,
voice.
bye, DoorDash.
Yeah, in
Oh
a good
my.
way. So I think if he was in like front facing like me, he would be really good at the banter. And he's been playing shows on his own, like solo piano shows and fully stories. Do you know what I mean?
So he is doing stories, but he's still serious. It's not like he's doing stand-up.
He has a low voice.
That can help.
That helps a lot. Now we're getting to the
Do you know
bottom
what I
of it.
mean?
Yeah, no, that helps a lot.
Oh my God. The DoorDash team would love him.
God.
Yeah.
I mean, his clothes would be just so clean. I can already tell.
Yeah, we want deep voice, clean clothes, straight to camera.
Sensual.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Well, maybe what you should do is just sort of do this.
Mouth.
And then
Have him do it.
He can talk in the
That's cool.
background.
Or do the arm thing where he does my arms. He's behind me.
Yeah, you should do that.
We should do that at the show, actually. It's so unserious. if he was my arms.
the whole time.
But then you're doing like your most serious songs about like abuse and violence.
That's a good idea.
And you're fully doing
That's
puppet,
cool,
puppet
actually.
play.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm into that.
You should bring in a ventriloquist.
Yeah. And you should have like a morning radio soundboard with like exclusively different fart noises.
Yeah, or
I've thought about that.
Have you?
I actually have, yeah.
for specifically with fart noises, or something that's like, oh
Well,
yeah.
It's more, it's hard. Like if the song's very serious, like burping or something,
Yeah, you wanna
like
break the
something
tension.
would just be so bad to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And but
course.
it would be so satisfying at the same time.
yeah,
Just because I like when things just like are something and then like, well, it's just something else. I like that.
Yeah.
It
Break
can
it
be
up.
little. It can be like the sound from the very beginning of "Oops, I Did It Again," like like just that, like played whenever you want the audience to kind of chill out. It's like, sorry, I'm bumming everyone out, but here's Brittany.
Reset.
Yeah.
No, that's a really good idea. Do you ever like get a stomach ache before you go on stage?
Yeah.
What do you do about that?
I'm just do the show anyway.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really good at that. Like I'm really freaked out. I'm sick. I'm hungry. Like I don't want to do it. And then the second like I get on stage, I just do it. Now, it didn't start out like that, but I've been doing it for so long that and I actually like doing it now, which I forget. I forget that I like doing things most of the time until I'm
Yeah.
actually doing them.
I feel the
before
exact
every
same
show.
way.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh right, this was literally my dream that I gave everything up for.
Yeah.
I do think musicians often, I'm not saying it's easier to lock in, but it's just because it's much more like you're escapist and you're occupying a character. It's slightly easier to forget that there's something else in your mind. Whereas with stand up, you have to go up and like chat with people.
Well, I've always wondered, like, because obviously you're not like getting laughs, like you're doing music, but I'm like, are you ever like, damn, I fucking bombed that one, or are you like that? Really?
Well, it's yeah.
You
all
can
the
feel the
time.
energy.
You can feel bomb from music.
But I don't know if you're right. Like
True.
we'll leave stage and the drummer will think it's the best show of the tour, and I'll think it's the absolute worst one because nobody really has a good read on like the energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll feel
right.
like there's a sparkle in the air and like, you know what I mean? But I think I was just like horny or like really into it because, and then I just assume everyone has ASMR of that across the board. But I don't know
Yeah.
if that's true.
Interesting.
But I guess laughter and applause, but sometimes people are shy.
Sometimes people are shy.
They don't clap. They don't laugh, even though they think it's funny.
Well, and then
yeah.
sometimes an applause can be overcompensating. Like often I will go to a show or do a show or something and it's not going super well, but then people will clap extra hard to be like, you tried.
Yeah.
Which is, of course, one of the biggest humiliations one can experience.
Yeah, that is humiliating. Being nominated for a Grammy for your cover art.
Yeah.
Are you like, so you just liked me for my body, or?
My waist. Yeah. And it happens on Sunday. The
Really?
Grammys.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Yeah. I've never been before and I'm going.
Are you gonna meet all of your coworkers like the Heims?
I didn't even think about that. When does this come out?
after that.
After
that?
After I meet them?
Yeah. we
not
can delete all the Heim content after you meet them. Is there anyone you have beef with that you wouldn't want to run into at the Grammys?
Not like public beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, or private. We
private.
can make it public now.
Let me think. I've always wanted to like fight another
I
musician.
know.
You would be
but-
good at that.
Yeah, but be in a nice way, more for fun.
Yeah,
For charity.
for charity.
You know? But do you have a beef with anyone? No.
No.
God,
Not even
Sorry.
Audrey.
perfect
Audrey
angel.
Hilbert.
Perfect angel.
I probably do. I just can't think of it
Yeah.
on the spot.
No, of course. You'll see red when you're at the Grammys.
Mm-hmm. There's people I don't like.
Oh.
Their music.
Sure.
Like
Yeah, like who?
like
We can do it.
No,
No, we don't have to.
We don't, no,
We
we're
won't
putting
do
you
it.
in a.
no, we're not supposed to do that.
We're not supposed to do that.
Unless
And we
it's
know
bad.
we're not. We know we're not supposed to, but we
It's
also.
bad.
Like that's why we want to.
Yeah.
I'd love some people's music so much too. That was the thing.
Okay, what do you say?
I
One
think
person
more
you love
than-
and one person you hate, and then it's even.
Yeah, and then we'll move on, and then
And
it'll
then
be
we'll move
positive
on.
vibes only.
Positive vibes only.
I love Cat Power.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't care for. Wait. I'm trying to think of one that it won't hurt me or them
Yeah.
because they won't.
They
I
give a
don't
F.
like. All the people that I don't like, they're just nice little people. I don't want to say anything bad about them. I'm
No,
sorry.
that's fair. No. That was
we're
our
sorry.
fault. That was our fault.
Who? Wait, name some people, and I'll say if I like them or not.
Musicians?
Because I can't even think.
Geese.
Geese.
Cameron Winter,
I like Cameron Winter.
Zara
Or-
Larson.
Don't really know about her very much.
Okay, you gotta get
Blonde.
into that. Blonde.
I like
Swedish.
Pink Pantheress.
Me
Can she do
too.
a song
Pink
with her?
Pantheress is great.
I love her.
She's to
she
die for.
requested to do the podcast, no video. What do you have to say? I'm
No
not kidding.
video?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, now you're shy?
Yeah, but
You're a
we,
public
She's
figure.
so good at videos.
I know.
so good at
She's
videos.
very good at
every
videos.
little fan.
I'm like, maybe she
thing,
just
she's so
doesn't.
funny.
Maybe she wants to be off camera being like,
or not have
you know,
to worry
just
about it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, there were a lot of stipulations. It was remote, off camera.
Yeah.
I'm sort of
I'm
what's
like,
the
are you
point?
gonna build an AI to have your voice, and you just don't want us to know, and it's not even gonna be you, and it's just us saying something and you being like, that's hilarious.
I love DoorDash. That would be awesome.
She would be really good at it.
She would be
I bet.
so
she would
good
be
at DoorDash fit.
amazing.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
the
she'd be
cleanest
good at it.
clothes. I'm trying. I really want to get you to say something
No,
you don't
no,
like,
no,
but I
no.
have
We
to stop. I have to stop.
We have to stop.
But it's so
I'll-
hard.
I'll keep.
Audrey
I'll let it
Hobart.
work in the
Do you know her?
background. Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, we've recently done a 180 on her.
We love her
We didn't
now.
understand her initially, and then we were like, now we get what you're doing.
I read an article about her.
Uh-huh.
Did you read the article?
Yes.
I
Me
didn't
too.
read the article.
In the Times?
You think so?
Yeah.
Read an article.
Taylor
about her.
Swift.
So our first segment is called Straight Shooters. And in this segment, we gauge your familiarity with and complicity in straight culture by asking you a series of rapid fire questions
Oh.
where you have to choose one thing or another thing.
Okay, I didn't know
And
about this.
the only rule is you can't ask any follow-up questions about how the game works. Otherwise,
Okay.
we will get mad at you and make you talk shit about more musicians.
So, okay.
Yeah.
No follow-up question.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Perfume.
Perfume.
Red Scare or Ren Fair?
Ren Fair. This is what I like. Preferences.
Oh, that's a question.
Oh.
No front teeth or yum roast beef?
Roast beef.
Toyota Tacoma or Williams Sonoma?
Williams Sonoma. No, Tacoma.
Cowering in fear or showering with a peer?
Up here. I'll shower with my friend.
William H. Macy or Wheezy F. Baby?
Wheezy F Baby. Wheezy F Baby. I like William H. Macy too, but I want to know more about Wheezy F Baby.
Joining the army or stunning vibes blimey?
I want to join the army.
You'd be
Fuck
good
it.
at that. You'd
Fuck
be good
it.
at that. Okay, fishnet stockings or cishet mockings?
Oh.
Foaming at the mouth or knowing which way's south?
Let's foam. Foam at the mouth.
Let's foam.
Let's foam.
We
Wow.
rank each guest's performance on a scale of 0 to 1,000 doves. It's named after the Lady Gaga
Okay.
B-side 1,000 doves. What I enjoyed about your performance is that there was commentary. It's let's foam. You know, you're not
Yeah,
just saying foaming
Oh,
at
I
the
didn't
mouth.
know that. My style.
It's all
It's
about,
all about
style over
style.
substance on this
Oh.
podcast across the board.
Okay.
And so I think it's a very strong. I'm like 934.
I think that's an amazing number. I think
Yeah.
that's exactly correct.
What has been a perfect 10 and what was that experience like?
Sometimes we do it out of fear.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Okay.
when we're like, this person needs a fucking win right now, or they're going to walk off
Yeah.
our studio.
We're very starstruck by we're so easily dommed. If someone comes in and is like not quite respecting us, we're like, we'll do whatever it takes. We'll give you a gift, like we'll give you the shirt off our backs. Like we have
nice.
completely no integrity.
Yeah, absolutely.
One time I signed a petition to get a presidential candidate on a ballot that I didn't support because someone approached me and I didn't want to say no.
now and get in a fight about it sometimes.
Really?
Because I will listen to someone's music and I'm like, if they're nice, I like them.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I like their music if they're nice. If they're not nice, I don't like this music.
You know what's funny? I have the opposite thing where
Really?
I get this thing where I'm like, everyone is so polite these days and everyone is so uninteresting that like if someone is a huge bitch or clearly volatile and insane, I'm like, finally a genuine eccentric. And then I like want to support them as an artist. People I disagree with politically, people I think are sort of horrible people, I'm like, well, clearly that's where the art comes from, which is so toxic and in fact like exactly the opposite of what I should be thinking. But I get very suspicious of people who are just like normal, nice people.
I think especially with celebs more so than like musicians and stuff.
Yeah.
Like when a celeb is just always smiley and nice, I'm like, what's the point? Like
Yeah.
be mean to someone.
There's
No, I like that.
Yeah.
I prefer that like celebrity style. I think it's more like guys. Like when I listen to like a man's music
Oh, yes.
and they're like, oh, like
okay, that's a good point.
and then I'm like, if he's nice, then I will take this as like earnest. I don't know. There's some love in it.
Yeah,
it's more
yeah,
to see
yeah.
if there's like love in this thing, which is. But you know what I mean?
I'm trying to think of like someone who I have no idea what his personality is like, but assume nice based on music. It's like MJ Lenderman.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
And someone
yeah,
who
I don't want MJ
Confirmed,
Lenderman to be
confirmed.
mean.
and
I
someone
can
who I
confirm
assume
it.
mean based on music, Mac DeMarco.
Nice.
Nice. Interesting. Okay.
I think.
I guess you can.
Well, I guess I do want
But
men.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. I do want men to be nice ultimately.
I want men to be
Yeah.
nice and I want women to be rancid.
But here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. Something like people not liking Jeremy Strong because he's like intense about method acting. I'm kind of like, well, it's working. Whatever he's doing is working. And I don't know. I know that's bad, but I'm kind of like, let him cook. How do you feel about that?
Do women method act? Like, I'm not going to.
Well,
gonna-
it's mostly a male thing.
Kirsten Dunst recently was like, women can't method act. They have to go home and raise their children.
Because it's like, I'm not going to eat because my character's
Exactly.
hungry.
Yeah. My
No, it's
character chews
obviously-
tobacco,
it's-
so I chew tobacco.
It's obviously so stupid, but I'm also like, well, being an actor is like an insane thing to be. So like, just go all the way and be completely insane.
Well, and like Timothy Chalamet, like wearing contacts to mess up his vision so that then he has to wear glasses.
Did you like the movie?
I did like the movie.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked it.
You liked it?
I liked it.
All of my friends didn't like it.
Really?
All of them.
Yeah,
What
most
was
of
their
them.
critique?
Stressful.
Oh, well,
So
sure.
stressful.
That's
And
like,
it is a very straight
it's
movie,
very
It's a very
straight, but I
straight movie.
liked it. I feel like more gay people should be like him. I got in a fight yesterday because everybody was like, he's a bad person. I was like, no, he's
bad
not.
person.
Timothy Chalamet or Josh Safdie?
The character.
The character.
Oh,
Marty
Marty?
Supreme.
Oh, sure.
Oh my God. But that's, so you wanted him to be good? That would
guess
not have
I
been an
didn't
interesting movie.
think he was bad. Is that bad?
You didn't think he was morally wrong?
That's what was gay to me about the movies, that he was bad.
Completely. He's like a little shit. Yeah. He's literally like a rancid little twink. Like he's someone we all know who's just like constantly alienating people, has no idea he's constantly alienating people, is like leaving a trail of destruction behind, but ultimately is amazing at ping pong.
Yeah.
I'm always like worried about people that don't know when they're being bad. Like it does actually freak me out when people are like move through the world, like kind of messing stuff up left and right. And are just like, isn't the world crazy?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you're doing it. You're doing it though.
Yeah.
Like it's weird that you can't be like, hey, stop doing that. Because that's their whole personality. That'd be like, stop living.
Yeah.
No crumple.
They'll crumble.
Marty Supreme.
So how physical did this fight get?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, also, wait. Yeah. He also loved Eddington.
I loved Eddington.
Sam loved Eddington. Do
I
you
feel
like
I need
Eddington?
to. I did afterwards, right afterwards, like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
But I could rewatch it.
I know. I feel similarly.
I loved Hereditary.
Me as
I
well.
did too. Eddington, it's interesting the things that sort of satirize that 2020 era. Now I'm like, actually, that's enough.
I loved COVID though. Like COVID in
Like,
TV.
Lockdown.
I love when they say COVID. I don't know.
It's
amazing.
I'm
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
obsessed with COVID, honestly.
No,
Tell
it
me
is.
more. Tell me more.
No, it's
Like I say it all the time. Like it'll be like quiet. I'm just like COVID. I'll just think about it. I don't know. I'm obsessed with that.
I think in a weird way we haven't, even though it's everywhere, we haven't quite processed it psychically as a society. And I think it'll take generations to process it because so many other crazy things happened during that time and right after that's not the thing that's top of mind for anyone. And it's still too recent history to be adequately like explored in art.
Well, I actually loved people trying to make like shows about it while it's still happening.
I mean,
like pre-vaccine even. Like people are like, I'm going to make a sitcom where everyone's stuck at home. I was like, rarely do you get to see like someone try to process something in real time that quickly. You're like, because there's countless things about like relationships and love and like time passing, but like to make it specifically about COVID and like what this means, I was like, this is crazy to try to attempt.
Yeah, and I respected Eddington doing that, being like, this is a satire about specifically the COVID era.
Did you see the morning show?
No.
It has a big COVID
I mean,
arc. That's incredible.
It's incredible.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
So
basically,
good.
Jennifer Aniston is a TV reporter and she gets COVID, but then also is in the process of being canceled. And so she's at home and somehow the writers are like, okay, we're going to combine COVID and being canceled into one thing. And she's like, I have COVID. I'm being canceled. And she's like zooming the news.
7 episodes.
She's like zooming the news. And she's like, and it becomes a story about how she's being canceled. Keep in mind, she's being canceled because she was complicit in like covering up a man's like toxic workplace abuse.
Got it. There's like a Matt Lauer
But
plot
then
line.
you're supposed to be on her side. It's the strangest thing. Like that shows politics are very sort of like throw a bunch of things in a salad bowl and see what comes out. No, it's incredible. I mean, Reese Witherspoon's brother is in the insurrection,
Yeah,
and then
he
she
was.
goes, she sees that he's there, and then deletes the files showing that he's there, and then she gets arrested. But after she gets arrested, instead of going to prison, she strikes a deal where she gets to be a professor in a small town, but she just can't go back to New York or LA.
So good.
They're kind of like, you have to leave the industry, but you like can be in Arkansas.
And it's Reese Witherspoon
And
the
it's
whole
Reese
time,
Witherspoon.
which is what's amazing about it.
Yeah.
No, it's always fun when stuff is written from like sort of a childlike perspective.
Yeah.
Like I actually like seeing the world and being like, well, I don't really understand how it works, but like, what if it worked like this?
Well, there's something about a sort of like, pussy hat liberal Upper West Side kind of like upper middle class perspective that is literally a child's perspective.
Yeah.
Like the worst parts of like The West Wing are like this. It's like someone who has not been rid of their assumptions that everything is moral and that people in power want what's best for, like it's a very strange. It's like someone who has never experienced sadness or disappointment. And they're like, I'm going to write a morality tale.
It is fun to watch.
Yeah.
Or infuriating. It depends. I think if Reese Witherspoon's in it, it's probably going to be okay.
Don't you think it's one of the
Potentially.
weirdest performances she's ever given? She's a really good actress.
Lesbian.
Yeah.
She's lesbian.
She doesn't know how to access lesbian,
I'm
though.
into it. Reese Witherspoon, I've never really seen her except for in Freeway, which was really good.
Mhm.
Right? She was in Freeway. Do you guys know that
I've
movie?
never heard
No.
of this in my life.
It was like a 90s, like, really, like Quentin Tarantino, like really violent, really sexual, really like fucked up.
Yeah, perfect for Reese.
But she was.
Wow.
Well, there is something about actually
yeah, like
recently.
her being like a lesbian and she has like brown hair and I don't know, she's like, mean.
Yeah. I think there's something about some actresses, like really good actresses, don't know how to do lesbian. It's actually like a strange blind spot that I recently watched the Soderbergh movie Side Effects, and Catherine Zeta-Jones has to play like a wily lesbian, and you can see she's short-circuiting. Like she doesn't know which beats to hit. And I feel like that is happening with Reese Witherspoon in the morning show, where I think they're also very aware of like not wanting to do a caricature, but they also don't want to be themselves. But I actually think oftentimes actresses struggle with playing lesbian more than actors struggle with being gay.
Well, gay is easy.
Because gay is easy. You just sort of
just
like do a
diva.
little move.
They've been
Yeah.
practicing.
Yeah,
They've been
How
practicing.
to
since they
act
were
that
born.
way.
And
Yeah.
they're also actors, straight actors, allegedly, are surrounded by gay men their whole life because that's theater, that's entertainment, the entertainment industry.
Well, it's funny that there isn't sort of a larger cultural conversation around like straight women playing lesbians, but
Yeah.
there is about straight men playing gay guys. where it's like we actually maybe need to wake up that conversation.
Totally.
It happens though.
Does it?
Yeah, and I get mad.
Really?
I get mad. I found out an actress I like is not a lesbian, and I was very angry.
Oh my God, which one?
Which one?
Oh, it's too painful.
too
Mackenzie
personal.
Davis.
Oh yeah. She
I don't know
definitely
obsessed with her.
could be a lesbian for sure.
Want her to be a lesbian.
Yeah. I think she should.
Hoping she was a
life
lesbian.
is long.
life is
and
long.
she could be. I'm not like. I feel like I'm talking a lot about people, specific people.
No, but
You know
I
what
love
I mean?
Mackenzie Davis. I think
I'm obsessed with her. Like
Well,
I look
she
at
was a
pictures
lesbian
of
in that
her when
Black
I
Mirror
work
episode.
out.
I have to look
Yeah.
up who this is.
she was a lesbian in that Black Mirror episode. No,
Yeah,
I think that's where your desire for her to be
I
a
guess.
lesbian
Yeah,
came from.
and she was in Terminator. Like well, I didn't
Yeah.
see the Terminator, but she was like there's
Mackenzie
all these
Davis?
BTS photos of her, and she was like really buff.
yeah.
Oh.
And when I was working out, I would look at those for like inspiration.
Wow.
Have
Stop doing
you
that, but-
seen either Pluribus or The Beast in Me? Because both of them, both of them straight women playing lesbians.
Oh, Claire Danes.
Claire Danes.
Was she?
Claire Danes should like. So that's an interesting lesbian performance.
Mhm.
I want to know your take on it.
I mean, the thing is, I'm kind of obsessed with it because she's wearing a lot of like soft suiting,
Yes.
like suiting that,
Yes.
but that was like cotton, like soft. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like
nothing structured,
yes,
but it was like
purposefully
tailored.
fringed,
Yeah.
like frayed ends, but it's like intentional. It's like Japanese or something, and it's very like rich lesbian who went to a sort of alternative boutique in Silver Lake
Yeah.
and bought that blazer.
It was like poet, like Marianne Moore, that only
Yes.
do poetry from like clips, like little cutouts from newspapers and stuff. You know what I mean? Like a poet, but it's like clinical and mathematical.
Completely.
But I loved that show. It was, I love everything, honestly, especially if it's bad or like over the top. Because everything is Riverdale to me. Like that show was Riverdale, but like a writer lady.
Yeah, all TV is
Everything is
Riverdale.
Kind
Riverdale.
of, it is.
No, that actually is like the most true thing I've ever heard. And I think like industry, I haven't seen yet,
So good.
but I'm excited to.
Is that Riverdale, do you
I-
think?
From the perspective of everything is Riverdale, I'm
It's
excited to watch
Riverdale, but finance.
It is kind of Riverdale, yeah.
I think maybe what you're pointing to with the Riverdale thing is like Riverdale always had the courage of its convictions.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't afraid to fully commit to what it was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think you're right that the Claire Danes performance is very Riverdale and that
Well-
she's like, I'm going to act psycho. The amount of facial expressions per second is crazy.
It was so good.
Yeah.
And it
Matthew-
was so like relentless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was relentlessly like all of those Claire Danes, like not even the lip quiver this much this time. It was more just like it was more like stressed noises and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, it was almost like a demon was inside her, like wanting to come out and literally like moving her facial skin from within. It
Yeah, she
felt
was
like,
upset right away.
Yeah.
Like before we knew why. She
Completely.
was just upset.
yeah, no, it didn't.
the
It
first
started.
frame.
Yeah, it
Started
didn't
as him.
start with her being normal and then she got upset. It's
Yeah.
like, so her whole thing is being upset.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
But wait, you like Pluribus? Because that's not.
Fun.
That's
Yeah.
not. That
I
feels the least
enjoyed it.
Riverdale.
I had fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm obsessed with Pluribus, no. And straight. That show's straight.
Very straight,
Very
even though it's
straight.
about a
Lesbian.
Yeah. And that's an interesting lesbian performance too, because she's like, so being a lesbian means being angry.
Yeah, it's like being gruff.
And
Yeah.
still. I feel like sometimes it's like a stillness too. Like just
Yeah.
Yeah.
like just standing. Just sitting. Do you know what I mean? That's
No,
what.
so basically what we're doing right now is like it's like straight women are like this, moves a lot. Lesbians are like this.
Well, but I
Still.
do think a lot of actresses think that.
that's what I
If they're
mean.
not,
It's
if
like-
if they are not doing the work of like exploring the lesbian character as an individual,
Yeah,
they're
it's
kind
just
of like
turning
so
your
be
head
stiff.
slowly and walking like,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you
I
mean.
honestly think this is a really, really good
No,
topic.
I think this is rich. But
I like want to think of more lesbians in film, but we can't.
but we don't. Who has the time? We need to get to our topic.
Wait, we will.
Okay.
But I do want to talk a little bit about your point that straight men, for a while, when they would be asked, who do you think is a
Right.
hot guy, they would always say
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Insane. And it was like national.
Yeah.
I think you could go to any state and they would say Ryan Reynolds, like a guy, like
And
around
why do
my
you think
age.
that is?
I don't know. It always really bothered me. I think because he's just like regular, but he's tall. Like there are some aspirational things, but like not too far off.
Well, he reveals nothing about you. Like if you're a straight guy who says Adam Driver is hot, you actually do have like, you're implying a sexuality. Like you're like, oh, so you have a type.
You're like,
oh,
so you want him to pick you up.
Yeah. Whereas like if you find Ryan Reynolds hot, you're like saying like, I just think men can be handsome, and you're not revealing anything about yourself.
Yeah. I actually went on like Reddit to see like if I could find a thread of like straight guys saying their crush.
Yeah.
And he was on there. I wanted to see if I was right. Or if this was just based off of like 2 times this happened to me.
No, you're
like
absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Well, I've been around something a little scarier than that, which is when a straight woman is like, my celebrity crush, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
That freaks me out more because I'm like, but you're supposed to dream.
Yeah, there's so much to do.
There's so many people.
Well, so here's the thing with the straight woman liking Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds dated Alanis Morissette and Scarlett Johansson. And so to me that
say no more.
and QED. To me that means he's sort of, I think for the average woman watching the big film, she's like, oh, he's someone who's attracted to personality. Not to say that those women are not attractive, but like they both have like relatively strong personalities. He's not like Leonardo DiCaprio always dating a 22-year-old model. And that, I think, makes him seem more like a gentleman, more approachable, whatever.
Interesting.
The other thing so his whole thing now is that he's like a businessman. He has like an ad agency.
Yeah.
And he also owns a soccer team. And so I think that straight men are attracted to that because they're like, okay, so he's sort of like a tech CEO startup entrepreneur. And that's what I want to be. And he's hot and like Chad in their mind. And then for women, it's like, that's a man who he's not just some like faggy artist. He's like actually a businessman. He could support me.
Well, who do we want them to have a crush on?
And thank you for asking that, because I think a group of gay guys should always be kind of
telling you who to like.
Telling women who they should be attracted to.
I mean, I am generally comforted when a woman says they want to have sex with Adam Driver. I'm like, cool. Like, you're not going too far off the beaten path, but you're like, you have some style.
Yeah, maybe. But Adam Driver also, to me, has a Jeremy Strong element where he, like, there's anger in there.
I like the anger.
Well, of course.
And there's a self-consciousness about his whole thing.
Totally.
You know, there's an awareness. He's not fully unhinged. He's very aware he's unhinged.
No, it's true.
But I do like it, and I think he's hot.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like he hasn't thanked Lena Dunham enough. And that I really struggle with that. Like, she put him on the map, and he's always sort of like, yeah, like,
I did that.
I was so honored to be in a Jim Jarmusch movie, and it's like, Lena Dunham put you on the map.
Yeah.
Say her name.
No, you're completely right.
That's always been my beef with Adam Driver.
This is such a great point.
Yeah.
Why isn't every interview he should be like, well, first of all,
crazy.
It's like acknowledging you're on stolen land. It's like, and I want to acknowledge Lena Dunham.
He's never acknowledged Lena Dunham, never worked with a woman again.
Is that true?
Well, I don't know.
Well,
but
yeah,
like,
it's true.
It's pretty, in my opinion, it's true. So, no, that's always been. It's like, but also, do women like Timothée Chalamet? Are women going around? They do.
But I think it's also like, do they really?
Right, of course.
Like, do they want to like fuck him?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't know. I always ask like my friends if they're straight, like, do you think Xena is hot? And then I just kind of stare at them. Do you know what I mean? Because that is like, it tells me a lot.
Like your woman or male friends?
Male.
Yeah.
Straight guys.
Straight
men. Do you think Xena's hot? And then I can kind of, it's like a horoscope sign kind of thing to me.
So if they do think Xena is hot, then what is that?
They can handle it. They know, I don't know, that they have vision. They have like a, do you know what I mean? Like an expansiveness.
Totally.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like being able to hear a certain pitch. Like, it's like, oh, it implies something about you.
Yeah.
You can do that.
I have to say, speaking of lesbian performances, I think that's a great lesbian performance, is Xena.
Yeah.
Because I think she transcends the stiffness.
Mm-hmm.
What?
No, you're right. I just think it's so funny to be talking about.
Xena?
Yeah, basically.
It's not fun. Have you seen it? It's so good.
Okay, let's get into the
Sorry.
No, you do not.
TV, I could talk about TV shows. have a lot to say about television shows.
Get him a podcast.
Yeah.
Have a podcast. Okay, so can we call you Mike?
Yeah.
Mike.
It's always like I never know what to call people when they have like
I know.
Art names.
I know.
Like
Well, we
Stan.
just had Peaches on and we kept calling her Peaches.
What is Peaches' name? Christian name.
I don't. My favorite thing is how Diablo Cody's name is Brooke.
Is it really?
Yeah. Isn't that so
Is it
funny?
Brooke Cody?
No, it's like Brooke.
Candy.
It's not Brooke Candy.
That's cool.
Yeah, her
Lesbian.
real name is Brooke Candy, and she had to change it because of the artist Brooke Candy. A lot of people don't know that.
Well,
Can you imagine?
She was named that because her parents invented candy.
Oh, that's
So-
she's a nepo baby.
Yeah.
Her parents invented all candy.
Her parents are invented candy.
Can you imagine
and Brooks?
changing your name to Diablo Cody when you're like in your 20s and working as a stripper, and then having to be like an Academy Award winning, like widely respected screenwriter, and just be like, "Hi, Diablo, nice to meet you. You're at the Netflix offices."
Yeah, I guess I always thought of them together, not just Diablo.
The idea of being
Yeah,
like,
Diablo.
"Oh yeah, I was just at Diablo's."
I'm Diablo.
So crazy.
I'm Diablo. I guess
I'm
people,
Diablo.
people would always remember. Like it'd be kinda
Diablo?
nice. So I'm Diablo.
Do you know?
That's the devil, right?
That's the devil.
Satan.
You feel like
Cody.
in the same way that the Dixie Chicks changed their name during 2020, there's an alternate universe where Diablo Cody is like, I just want to acknowledge that like I'm not a native Spanish speaker, and
Nor am I the devil.
I'm gonna go back to Brooke Candy.
And
Diablo Cody.
Diablo Cody. That's tough. So should we get?
Are you ever your stage name has stood the test of time, which is rare. Like still, when I say the words Perfume Genius, it doesn't sound like dated or ridiculous or anything. But like, have you ever had any insecurity about that? Because obviously you chose it when you were like in your 20s.
Yeah, and I didn't think about it. It's just kind of nonsense, essentially. But like Cat Power is kind of a silly name, I guess.
Yes.
But you just think of her. That's what I was like banking on, is that it would just be like, you would just think of the music in me. You know what I mean? But I don't, and I like the way the words look written out.
Yeah, definitely.
But like what, each word and them together doesn't it's not meaningful to me beyond what I've made underneath it.
So your parents aren't the inventors of perfume.
No. It's all, it's from we were watching that movie Perfume based on the book.
Story of a Murderer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is bad.
I haven't seen it.
Wait, that movie came out before your music career started?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I think like 2008 or something like that.
And that's where you got the name from?
Well, it's something my friend said. She's like, oh, this guy's some kind of fucking perfume genius or something. And then that's it.
That's really
Wow,
funny.
that's nice.
No, but you are right that like it doesn't matter how a name can be silly. Like Cat Power is an insane name to call yourself, but it just doesn't matter if
Yeah,
you're
you just
powerful
think of
enough to
her.
like embody it.
Mm-hmm.
Or like Saint Vincent.
Is that like a saint?
Yeah.
What is his deal?
I don't know the
He
deal.
sort of
though.
does a lot of electronic music and works at David Byrne, and is kind of like snatched as hell and rocking a fuck ass bob.
rocking out.
Sorry, I keep preventing you from going to the topic.
But I don't have to go to the topic.
But I'm I do, or like,
You're
by
essentially.
the way, Lord. Imagine naming yourself Lord, and you're like, "Yep, that's pretty much it for me. I'm Lord."
Well, that's like a name you can only give yourself when you are 15 years old.
Yeah, I
Where you're
guess.
I like Lord with
I
an E.
love
Lord
Lord.
with an
I
E.
love
is
Lord with an E is
cool.
chic.
Don't get us wrong. We're both all
No,
in.
I like the
the
name.
Yeah,
Lord with an E. It's cool.
It's cool.
So cool. I like it.
Well, I think there's something about giving yourself a stupid name. It almost like challenges you to be like, can I rise above?
Can I transcend it?
Yeah.
I feel like it could have been like not insurmountable. I feel like I picked a good amount of stupid.
Completely.
It could have been really bad.
Yeah.
At like LMFAO.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you glad you didn't name yourself LMFAO?
Yeah. Oh, I am actually glad about that.
Because that was like what
That'd
you
be
were
kinda
also
sick,
thinking
though,
about.
Yeah.
In a way.
That would be kind of genius.
Mm-hmm.
Your music's all the same. You're just called LMFAO.
Yeah.
You should do a cover, like a really dark cover of an LMFAO song.
Yeah.
don't know.
For an episode of
What
Morning
are
Show.
What are their hits?
I'm sexy and I know it. Party rock.
Party rock.
Oh, okay.
Party rockers in the house.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
a
could
hit.
do it.
Yeah,
You
well,
could
you
do
were the
that.
A
children's
ballad,
choir.
a dirge,
Yeah,
dirge-like
dirge.
version of it.
Children's choir ballad. It's in the trailer for a documentary about the second Trump administration. Party rockers in the house tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's tough. That already says a lot.
Yeah. Starring Reese Witherspoon as Donald Trump. Okay.
Okay. What is your straight topic? And what is straight
I
about
had a few of them.
it? Yeah, please run through them.
One I brought up to Alan last night that he was like, "What are you talking about?" Was when straight guys have like hair in their face and they go like that
Yeah.
because they don't want to like go like that. I think,
Yeah.
That's genius.
but that's not the topic. I just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Of
Because he was
course.
like, "What are you talking
Well, and
about?"
so
so
you guys-
again, for anyone not watching, it's like doing the surfer dude like
hair flip.
Yeah,
hair
'cause
flip
gay
to the
guys
side.
don't do that.
They don't.
I don't
They
think
just
they would
like
do that.
go. In fact,
they
if
would
anything,
move their hair with
yes,
their hands.
if anything, I have like a fixation with touching
Well,
my hair.
gay guys love to do this. The
Yeah.
hair behind
Putting
the
hair
ear.
behind the ear, even if there's no hair
Even
there.
I do this constantly, and it's like I don't have hair anymore. Like that.
It also is like literally moving your hair.
Yeah.
Like, and the straight guys are trying to shake it to go
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
But why?
But why?
Why is it gayer to move it with your hands?
Well, 'cause if you move it with your
or you
hands,
think
you're-
has nothing to do
You're
with
literally
that?
Jonathan Van Ness. You're like styling suddenly if you move it
I
with
guess.
your hand.
Yeah.
Or do they just not realize they can?
Well,
Well, they
hair-
never touched that area or something.
hair is like one of the gayer parts of the body. Like
That's
it is
true.
something that is so feminine coded, and for you to acknowledge having hair is almost like you sort of like twerking and like acknowledging having a butt. Like you want to, as a straight man, you want to like not draw attention to the gay parts of the body.
But like, in order to have hair, like enough hair to like flip, it has to be long, and
Sure.
you can tell that they're like prideful about it.
Oh, I
but
see.
why are you? But not enough to like touch it or like to
it's,
move it.
But it's prideful not in like a stylistic way. It's prideful in like a
Look what I can do.
I'm still like virile. I
Yeah.
can grow my hair this long.
So much. I got so much
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
that's a good
hair
one.
flipping.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm. Also, just like cars, like going really, really fast.
Going
in the
really
car.
fast.
Going really
I think
fast,
is really
I love.
amazing.
And you had a reason for why it's straight.
Yeah, because the car is what's going fast. Like
Correct.
the guy in it is just like he's just like pressing a
He's
little button
pressing
with
a
his
button.
foot.
Yeah, and he's
Do you
like,
know
I
what I
did
mean?
that.
And
He's like, I went
yeah.
crazy. And it's
Or like when motorcycles are really loud, like the motorcycle is loud. Like
Yeah.
guy isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that cool?
No,
Do you know what I
you're
mean?
absolutely right. It's like this. It's like it's being proud of your adjacency to power rather than the power you yourself have. Like
Yeah.
you're not running fast. You're not lifting something heavy. You are simply on the same wavelength as something going fast or something
so
being loud.
The car is Lena Dunham's Girls, and the driver is Adam Driver. And he's like, I did that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Wow.
like,
Wow, that's crazy.
and it's like, no, the vehicle did that.
Yeah, and
you
the
were
vehicle-
simply in the vehicle.
Correct.
There's also just something to wanting to go fast that I've never related to.
Mhm.
Whenever anyone's speeding, I'm like, can we not? Like, it's not that I'm not in a hurry, but it's
Yeah.
like, I just like, I don't want to go fast.
I know. Let's just like
What's the
be on a
point?
bicycle going slow.
Yeah.
I
like-
guess I was trying to think about it. Like I guess like going really fast is like dangerous. And if a guy is willing to like be that reckless, then that's hot. Or they think that's hot because they're not afraid of dying, and that makes them more like vital or something.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
that, like, the
fearlessness.
core of
Yeah,
it?
well, it's
Yeah.
like going. It's being like an adrenaline, not an adrenaline junkie, because that's different. I actually think that's kind of gay. I think
Yeah.
it's like doing, feigning a lack of fear of death,
Mhm.
and it's also everything is a race and I'm winning. Like
Mm-hmm.
going fast in a car. Like there's nothing more pathetic to me than being like in a normal road in a normal city and someone feels the need to like vroom vroom vroom.
Do gay people do that? Like I was trying to think. Like
Not
I
that I
really
know
was
of,
trying to
no.
like
Yeah.
see if these were real things.
No, that
or
is
if they were
definitely
actually
real.
gay, because sometimes they just end up being gay the more I think about them.
Well, that
But do
often
gay guys don't
happens.
really do that. They drive fast, but it's like
they like
they're
walk
in a
fast.
hurry.
Yeah.
Well, they
Yeah.
drive fast because they're drunk.
yeah.
Well, but the feigning the fear of death, like feigning not having a fear of death, I think they actually don't have a fear of death. Like, I think straight guys are flying down the
Completely.
road being like,
Because they've never been hurt.
Everyone
Yeah.
will move out of my way.
Yeah. No, that's very true. It's sort of like when you're walking like at a shopping mall or something and a man will walk into you because he's like, your job is to move away. Me. Like, I'm not going to like consider if I'm in anyone's way.
Do you ever not though?
Yes.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
And
it
then I've in
fun?
fact been fully like bumped. Just it's like,
I always feel like a chihuahua though, because if they like make a thing out of him, like he'll just run.
You start
but I'm
shivering?
like in that moment, I'm like,
yeah.
whoop into this man.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, yes, I'm like confident. Like, I dare you to walk into me. And then they do. And I'm like, ow.
I'm not bumping in. I'm moving.
No, you're
I'm
moving.
moving out of the way. I'm saying this isn't worth it. This is not my fight.
Okay. I also think that one of my sort of white whales, which we've never done on the pod, is NASCAR or F1 or anything like that. Because I feel like that's the extreme version of what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like, so we love going fast so much that we're doing it in an arena.
This is like, I get freaked out by talking about this stuff because I'm like, okay, I understand that racing is real. It like requires some skills.
Yes.
But I'm at the same time, I'm like, but you're not an athlete.
You're just sitting,
You're just
Yeah.
sitting.
moving your foot, right? Maybe your hand a little.
Yeah.
That's
like,
it, right?
like you're
Well-
like dealing with discomfort. Like it's like, you just have to sit in that chair for
And
kind of
it's
a long
probably
time.
like mathematical.
I bet
There's
it's-
like
I bet it's like
strategy.
loud in there.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm like, I'd much rather you ran a race.
Yeah.
That's way more impressive
Yeah.
and way more fun to watch. I actually haven't watched NASCAR, but it's just like cars.
Completely. And then and then I
doing
guess
this,
just the
right?
fear that at any given point they could crash. They should do in the same way that musicians do acoustic sets. The NASCAR drivers should just like run around the track. Like,
Oh my God, that'd be
just
amazing.
be like, okay, let's see. Like, ultimately, if we were to strip
That's
this down,
cool.
like,
That's
would you be
cool.
winning?
To
I like
qualify
that.
for the car race, you first have to win the running
Yeah.
race.
Kind of run a
Well,
little.
it's kind of like
Yeah.
if you're
Run a little
if you're like
first.
some radical performance artist, like in art school, you learned figure drawing. Like, have these people learned? Have they learned running,
Swimming races,
just swimming,
maybe bike races.
biking? I would love to see them bike.
I would love to see them bike. That's a nice middle ground. It's still a vehicle, but
Yeah.
Are they
just like-
hot race car drivers?
They are okay.
They are.
Interesting. They are hot, but in a very kind of like Republican way. Like
Yeah.
it is.
Like hat hair? Do you know what I mean?
Yes, like hat hair.
like hat hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
hat hair hot.
You like hat hair.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like constant hat hair.
They're hat hair hot. They're like
They cheat
they're
on.
like baseball player hot. You know?
They have like hair. They have. I
no,
don't know,
baseball
keep going
players
with their
have
hair.
a nice big butt though.
That's true. That's true. I guess I was thinking like I don't know.
I was thinking about something like straight. Do you like it when a straight guy has a huge fat ass?
Weirdly,
I don't like it because like it's nothing's gonna. All that's happening is poop coming out of it.
but don't you think
and
that's
that like there's no
utility?
no playful element to it, or like it's just poop coming out of there, and it's just thick. That's it.
Yeah.
I guess my only response to that would be that is, I think, what's beautiful about it is that it's a purely aesthetic object. It's not going to be used for anything, and it's
But
like
that's why
looking
I
at a
don't like
sculpture. Yeah, you're like, what a waste.
It's more like the butt itself, like it doesn't have personality on its own, like detached from the person.
I see.
Since it hasn't experienced anything and doesn't do anything, it has no like charisma,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a poop area.
Yeah, I guess the poop thing. You're right that it like draws attention to its poopiness because you know it's not used for
Yeah,
anything
that's
else.
what I mean.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Because I
You
can't
won me
imagine
over.
it. That's all it's doing.
Sometimes though, I like that it's a vulnerability. Like you can't not if you have a giant ass as a straight man, you can't like put it away. Like everyone's always like, and he has a giant ass. Like when you get out of the shower, your wife is like gives you a little spank because you're like,
I
look
like
at that giant
that.
ass.
That gives me some like flavor to me.
That I
Being
like.
spanked by
It's vulnerable.
wife.
Yeah. Wife is like, nice ass, you know?
It's like otherwise this man is invincible, but he was cursed with a giant ass.
His
and
Achilles ass.
His Achilles ass, and he's walking around, and that's what's on everyone's mind. They're saying, why does he have such a huge ass?
And it's like he could be like the CEO, but because of his ass, he's just like the CFO.
Oh, I like that.
It like brings him, it like humanizes him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Looking for pants must be tough. I mean, when you're putting on the sweats and like normally you're looking for bulge in sweats, but with him, because his ass is so big, you're looking at
Pulls it
ass.
to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know what you mean about the poop area, but
We can
sometimes
move on from that.
No, we have a good 25 minutes.
Yeah,
on the
poop area.
On the poop area. Okay. Any other thoughts about moving really, really fast?
I walk really fast, I think.
You're booking
I
it.
do too.
But it's more like, I'm not thinking speed. I'm thinking like, what is it? What is the feeling? I think it's defensive too, fast walking.
Yeah.
I think it's like less room, less opportunity for people to fuck with me.
Completely.
You know what I mean? They can't even talk to me or do anything because I'm bam.
Yes.
Gone.
And I would say related to that, it's like, I'm vulnerable when I'm between locations.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to go as fast as possible from location A to location B. Like
Yeah.
I need to be inside the grocery store where I can be safe.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to like minimize the liminal space in between as much as possible. I think
that's part of it too, yeah.
Which is also why I struggled for the longest time to understand the appeal of like a hike where the whole point is the walking and the walking isn't like a means to an end.
God, I love a hike.
You're shaking your head.
I don't care for it.
Really?
I will walk to like Ross, like 3 miles. You know what I mean? But just to go to just to do it, or just to the top and
That's
back.
interesting because
Alan goes hiking all the time and I don't go with him for that reason.
Really?
If there's like a hot springs or like something,
a destination.
Yeah,
I
something,
feel the
I
same
will
way.
walk to it. And I will enjoy the nature on the way and I'll look around at everything, but I don't, just the walking, even nature, honestly, like, or the moon or anything.
Well, sometimes with the
I know
moon,
what it looks like. Do you know what I mean?
I have to agree. Sometimes with the moon, I'm like, so what am I supposed to do with this?
I don't know. It makes me feel bad though, because so many people love it so much. Like Alan loves nature. He loves the moon. A lot of my friends love the moon and everything. And they want me to look at the moon. I'm like, oh, cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've seen pictures.
I've seen artist
I feel
depictions.
bad. It makes me feel like there's something wrong with me that I'm not like, I love nature, like the idea of it, but I don't need to be like looking at a tree to like think about how beautiful it is or what it means or something.
Completely. Well, can I tell you my theory about this?
Okay.
Please.
Okay. All right. So the appeal of hiking and looking at nature is that it takes you out of our hyper-mediated capitalist world and you can finally like take a break from it.
Okay.
But to me, fetishizing the nature only makes me more aware of how not incorporated into my life it is. So if anything, it makes me more depressed to be like on a mountain overlooking a city, like a cityscape, because I'm so much more aware of the difference.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
it doesn't
maybe-
relax me.
yeah. I don't want to be present for a second because then I will realize that all
Exactly.
the rest of the seconds are like, I'm not.
Completely,
Like what? I'm
completely.
supposed to feel like I fucked up.
You guys are crazy. Hiking is fun.
You love hiking?
I love hiking.
No, it's cool. I want to like it. Like I'm not, I think I just, if I am ever defensive about it, it's because I feel like I should be really loving hiking
I feel the same way.
and stuff. Do you know?
I know what you mean. I went on a hike like a month ago that was like kind of like scarier than I thought it would be. Like there were like slippery rocks and stuff. And it like when I came back, I was like, oh my God, I did it. Like I'm so brave.
No, that's cool. I like, if I know there's going to be slippery rocks, I will go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You like a challenge almost more than just a leisurely walk.
I think if I know it's going to be like an event.
Yeah. The other thing
But
about,
it is cool to do a slippery hike and survive.
I lived.
Yeah.
I will say a central issue I would argue with hiking is that so you're supposed to be like looking at the nature and really like taking it in. And you're essentially like close reading the trees.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're also supposed to be watching where you step.
Yeah.
Hello, how can I do both?
Yeah. How do you do it all?
How do you do it all? So basically I find myself mostly looking at the ground so I don't slip on slippery rocks. I'm missing all the trees.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Get you a hike that can do both.
Alan doesn't look at anything. He just goes straight. He
Is
really
just
does.
constantly falling, tumbling
I
down.
think he, in some, maybe
He
has
comes
a
back
different like
bruised.
mechanism that's
Yeah.
like taking it all in. Like to me, like, yeah, because whenever we hike together, he's just bam, just straight all the way through the hike. No meandering, no like looking or stopping.
The appeal of a hike for him is not appreciating the nature.
I
It's
think it is, but I guess he does it in a way that is fast. or
he speed appreciates.
Well, maybe
I
he
don't know.
appreciates it in a more embodied way. Like we have this, like we privilege like visuals above all else. So you're like, well, he's not looking at it, so he's
I
not
think that
appreciating
is
it.
it. He's
But-
smelling
Exactly.
other senses.
And he's like, his body is moving through it like he's a wild animal. And like it's not like when a lion is in nature, the lion is like, oh my God, those redwoods are so stunning.
but he's of the place.
But he's of the place, yeah.
Interesting.
He's acting like an actual native animal would act rather than like as a human who like works as an administrative assistant and is going on a hike like on Saturday.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Wait, there was another topic that you brought up that we were debating whether or not to bring up even briefly.
We don't have to.
And we don't have to, but I just thought as an option if you wanted to bring it up right now. Did you want to talk about this one?
I don't remember what it is.
Was this a certain
Anna
actress?
Kendrick. Well, let me preface this by I like Anna Kendrick.
I like
Shout
Anna
out
Kendrick
to Anna
too.
Kendrick.
Cool. I like her, but I do think it's kind of like when I would ask my straight friends, like, do you think Zena's hot? It's the same thing.
Yeah, they'd be like she's no Anna Kendrick.
Kind of the Ryan Reynolds, like a lot of straight guys say their celebrity crush is Anna Kendrick. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. It's interesting for me when someone is like the fantasy is actually like the person they grew up with. Like
Yeah.
it's you expect people to want this like the craziest sexy thing
Yeah.
on earth because this is your one big fantasy. And it's like actually I want the girl that like I think I would get along with.
Mhm.
Yeah, the girl from camp.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I think about like gay guy crushes on men, it's just like a guy at the store. He's so hot, but he's
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
most normal, regular guy. And we're like, that's
awesome.
Just looks like a regular guy.
Yeah. No, I fetishize regular bad. It's
Yeah.
hard not to. Wait, I have a question.
Okay.
What are you going to wear to the Grammys?
I don't know. It's been very stressful.
I'm sure.
because I thought about getting a stylist but I was very lazy about it. And then with the amount of money I could use for a stylist, I could buy something and keep it if I just did it
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Do you-
I don't know what I'm going to wear, basically, is what I'm saying. I'm nervous about it.
Does that stuff stress you out?
It can be really fun. If it's for the video or for the album cover, it feels a lot more creative and there's a lot more like discussion and but as far as just like wearing something nice to like a formal event, that does stress me out. It makes me feel like a gremlin kind of.
Yeah.
In a way that I haven't figured out how to be like my gremlin outfit for formal places. You know what I mean? I know what that is for other things. Because
Yeah.
at the formal event, you just kind of walk. I'm also scared that I'm going to do the red carpet and I'm just going to walk straight into the place.
You're going to forget to pause.
Wearing my like normal clothes from my closet, and I'm just going to just walk straight from the start into the place. But they said that won't happen.
They're going to stop
There's so many handlers. You
Yeah.
will be shown exactly what to do.
Okay.
And
Do
then
you
you'll
have your poses down?
No. Huh? I guess I could do my signature pose.
What's
Yeah,
your
what's your
signature
signature
pose?
pose?
It's like a very arched, a big back bend
Oh,
arch.
yeah.
Can you
You're
imagine?
gonna have to,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
gonna have to
yeah,
hit
yeah.
them with that.
Mhm.
You should do the pose from the album cover.
Yeah,
just
lay
be
down.
on the ground, laying down.
That would be
good.
cool, actually.
Because then they'll be like, oh, that's nominated.
doing the
And
thing,
He's doing
yeah.
it's like performing the song.
Mhm.
Should we do our final segment?
Yeah. I like, we've run out of time. We have not talked about the music at all.
It's okay.
I have this urge, we're both very big fans of yours. And
Yeah.
I want to ask questions about the music, but I also know I'm going to sound so stupid because I don't
It's
have the
okay.
language for it.
I
That's
actually
stupid.
feel so
You know what
good
I mean?
that
Like,
we didn't try because
Really?
I think I struggle with being putting my music journalist hat on because it's a bit foreign. Let's face it, we're comedians.
But of all musicians we've
I know.
it's like
so I guess we want to both say we appreciate you.
yeah, and
your
also
music
we've been
so
fans
much.
for like your entire career.
Yeah,
thank
you've
you
been a
very
big presence in both of our lives.
Yeah, and we
Thanks.
are very honored that you're here.
Yeah,
Thank you. Happy to be here.
yeah.
And also, did you name the album Glory after the Britney Spears album?
No, but I liked how it also how full that word was for a lot of different like pop culture things.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you think you would you have a song called "On the Floor." Do you think you would ever cover "On the Floor" by Jennifer Lopez featuring Pitbull?
Yeah. Straight to LA,
Like,
New
go-
York, London too.
Ibiza.
Yeah, Africa.
Africa, not Ibiza.
I think it is.
Yeah,
There's an
it's
Ibiza
Africa.
part later.
There is an
You
Ibiza
should-
part.
Would you ever like transition from "You're on the Floor"?
No,
into
but
that?
I do, I was aware when
Yeah,
I
yeah,
named the song of that as well.
Well, that's enough
Those
music
are
That's
questions.
it. Yeah,
Do you like the new Robin?
I do.
Same.
A lot.
Oh wait, I
Yeah,
have one more
same.
music question. Do you ever get tired of people using your music when they're like coming of age in a movie?
No, because I get mad when they don't.
Really?
It's kind of like when Bank of America doesn't want me to do their like pride thing. Even though I'm mad about it all year. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, you
yeah.
didn't ask me
Sure,
to
sure,
do
sure.
it. Like if they don't have like some gay guy figuring it out and my song is playing, like I get mad. Plus that's a check. It's the one check I can get. So it's like,
You heard it here first, folks. Coming
Bank
of age.
of America, please call.
Please call. Please call.
I usually say no. But I like to be asked.
Of course.
Because it reminds me.
Do you ever wish you could just like publish a list of things you've said no to and get some credit?
Yeah, be like, look at how moral I am.
I don't think it would be a very good list. I'm not very ethical.
Yeah, who is? It's hard to be in this town. Let's
No, I
a
am.
segment.
Just kidding.
Yeah, he's kidding. You guys,
You are, but also Bank of America.
reach
Yeah.
out.
The phone is, desperate to ring.
Good ending. Good ending.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you do it.
Okay, our final segment is called Shoutouts, and this is an homage to the grand straight tradition of the radio shoutout. You are shouting out something to your squad back home. We'll go first. We think of them on the spot, which is why I'm stalling.
Okay.
So we each,
I have one roughly in mind.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I don't either.
What's up, freaks, losers, and perverts around the globe? I want to give a huge shout out to the skunk who lives in and around my home. I have a skunk that I think lives in the front porch of my landlord's place, and it does wander into the backyard, which is where I live. And I think it is, of course, adorable. And it's so hard to have an animal that shares your space that can spray you with stink. Because I want to, obviously, if it was a raccoon, we could make nice a little bit. Because the skunk, I can't trust it. And I wish I could communicate with it and say, trust me, we're going to be good. But it is sort of Chekhov's skunk a bit. And that I fear it's just a matter of time until one day I step outside. Oops, the skunk is there. Oops, I'm sprayed. So I do fear you and you fear me as well. But I hope that over time we can have a more amicable relationship. I don't want you to go anywhere. But my landlord, I think, does. So sorry if she does something to make you leave, but I support you and your journey, and I hope you don't spray me. XOXO, Sam.
Oh, okay.
What's up, listeners? I want to give a shout out to the brand Swiffer. I have not engaged with Swiffer in a very long time. As useless as ever. I'm staying in the sublet this month. The dry one doesn't work. The wet one doesn't work. It is a really like old-fashioned kind of amazing tale of American innovation that they just decided to produce this product that does not work, and then they cornered the market. Everyone has a Swiffer in their home. It doesn't work. It doesn't pick up the dust, and it doesn't mop. You need a broom and you need a mop to clean your floors. And yet, every time, as though I was born literally yesterday, I'm like, maybe this will work. And so pretty much I really want to create a product that is like that is completely useless and that everyone somehow still trusts. And that is kind of the dream. That is the real American dream. And everyone who has accomplished that, I have to really, I think a lot of protein powder companies are also like this, absolutely disgusting products. But somehow I'm like, maybe this time it'll be better. Maybe if I get the Moroccan chocolate. So shout out to American enterprise, American business, and the entire kind of system of commerce that we inhabit.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, okay. Me shouting something out.
Yeah.
And then just doing that for a little while.
Yeah.
It's gonna
basically.
be-
I'm looking.
I like Fiji water. I want to say hi to Fiji water. I think it has a 7.5 pH. I think naturally. They didn't add anything to it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It has like a milky mouthfeel. And it feels real. I don't like smart water. I don't like nobody likes Dasani. What else do we got?
Aquafina.
No. I like Evian.
Yeah,
It's
of
fine.
course.
It's not my first choice.
How's that?
It's fine. Filtered tap. Filtered tap.
No, Fiji does have that milky mouthfeel.
Well, this has been an absolute delight. Thank you so much for doing the pod.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And listen to Gloria and listen to all of. By the way, I was doing research in advance of this episode. Clicked on a very positive review of the album, and they had misspelled your name in the second paragraph. I said, music journalism is dead.
Did they do Handrius?
They said Haderas.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You're Greek, right?
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, I want to address an interaction we had approximately 6 years ago.
Okay.
You DM'd me and said, I'm Greek too. And then I was like stoned or something. And so I just DM'd back, Marina and the Diamonds collab when? And then you responded, LOL.
She's Greek, right?
She's Greek. You responded, LOL. And then I was like, fuck. I ruined.
No, you nailed that.
No, I didn't. No, it was
to me.
It was such a I was like, I could have, we could have developed a friendship, and instead I made a joke.
Oh, you're playing the long game.
That's true. I
Look
guess
at us now.
Here we are now.
I like jokes.
Yeah,
Funny.
jokes are fun.
I like to laugh.
Yeah, she's Greek.
Okay.
Have you ever met her?
No.
Well, there's still time.
See her at the Grammys, maybe.
She might be there.
Probably not.
No
could
disrespect.
be.
No disrespect.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Podcast ends now. StraightioLab is a production by Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network and iHeart Podcasts.
Created and hosted by me, George Civeris, and Sam Taggart.
Executive produced by Jenna Cagle, co-produced by Becca Ramos.
Edited by Lauren Stumpf and mixed and mastered by Doug Bain.
Artwork by Michael Fales and Matt Grubb. Theme music by Ben Kling.